Share yeah, right. We can go. So the most important three important measurements, all pediatricians, any child comes to you for examination, you should do is head circumference, length and weight. Head circumference, length and weight. These three are very important, especially in the first 5 years, especially weight and length. In the morning class, I told you how to calculate the weight, how to calculate the length, how to calculate the head circumference in the morning. Okay, so let us go one by one. I thought initially, let us first talk about newborn, then we can talk about children. Okay, how you can measure the length? You can see the child should be lying upright and two persons should be there for measuring the height. You can see here, there should not be any flexion at the knee level. The knee should be extended. You should not have any flexion. So one person will be holding the knee, suppressing it and making it straight. The other person will be holding the head of the baby. And this is what we call as infantometer. You can see on the head side, there is one plate that will go up to the head. Then in the downside, you can pull up to the length of the baby and you measure the length. This is called infantometer. You can see there is no flexion in the knee joint of the baby. So most of the babies up to 1 year, you measure the length, or up to 2 years also you can do, because some children may not like to stand in the, it's called stadiometer. Stadiometer is the one which is, you can stand and measure the length. This is infantometer where the child is lying and you are measuring the length. Okay. So first let us see what is happening from 0 to 2 months. Okay. And how the babies are growing in utero. Then we will find out what is happening to this child. Okay. So this is what height you are measuring. This is not normal. The height measurement is not correct because 5 points of contact should be there when the person is standing. Number 1 point of contact is the occipital region of the head should have a contact with the wall. Then shoulder should have contact with the wall. Then gluteal region should have contact with the wall. Then popliteal muscle should have contact with the wall. Then heel should have contact with the wall. That means 5 points of contact should be there. I repeat again, the occiput, the shoulder, the gluteal region, the popliteal muscle and the heel of the child all should be in contact with the wall so that the child can stand upright. So, சொல்லுங்க sir. அவ எப்படி பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காளாம். சரி நம்ம பார்த்து வேற போட்டுக்கலாம். கோவிட்ல பண்ணல. எடுத்துக்கலாம். நம்ம வந்து கோவிட் மட்டும் போடணும். ஓகே. So when you want to measure the length, make the child to lie down. It is up to 2 years you can measure. When you want to measure the height, stadiometer, 5 points of contact should be there in the height. You can see next. See the first picture, child is seeing up. That's not correct. Okay, this is called Frankfurt angle. Frankfurt angle. What is Frankfurt angle means? Child should see straight, not up. You can see the second film. Child is seeing straight. That is what very important, because any abnormality in the viewing or any abnormality in the point of contact will lead to 0.5 to 1 centimeter error in the length. That's not correct. Sometimes the standard deviation can go from 3 to -2 to -3 or -3 to -2 because of that 1 centimeter also. That's why you should accurately measure the height of the child. Okay, this is what normal. This is the normal picture. You can see the occiput is in contact, shoulder is in contact, gluteal region is in contact, popliteal muscle is in contact, and heel is in contact, and child seeing straight. That is very important. Next is the head circumference. I told you, newborn by birth they have a head circumference of around 35 centimeter. And this head circumference in the first 6 months increases by 1 centimeter. That means from 35 to they go to 41. The next 6 months, every month they go for 0.5. That means 41 to 3, 44. So the 1 year head circumference will be 44 to 45. Then from 1 year to second year, it increases by 2 centimeter. That is 47. From second year to 12 years, it reaches to 52 centimeter. Whenever you are measuring the head circumference, very important is The maximum point of contact. You can see in the back, the prominent area in the occiput should have a contact with the tape, and also the center point of the forehead should be taken, and that is the right way of measuring the head circumference, because you want to diagnose whether the child has got microcephaly or macrocephaly. Just by simple measurement by head circumference, you can diagnose a microcephaly and a macrocephaly. This is what the normal. You can see the contact of the forehead and also the contact in the back, in the prominent point of the occiput. Okay. Now let us see what are all the developments which is happening from 0 to 2 months. I will stop the class today with 0 to 2 months newborn. Then I will continue on Thursday the remaining part of it. Okay. So let us go by what are the changes the newborn can come. So newborn is very precious, no? When they born, they cry immediately. We say the first cry is the first breathing in newborn. Okay. Normally newborns are born between 2.5 kg to 4 kg or below also. That's why we are categorizing into low birth weight babies, very low birth weight babies, extremely low birth weight babies. Below 2.5 kg is low birth weight, LBW. Below 1.5 kg, VLBW. Below 1 kg, ELBW, extreme low birth weight babies. That is the way you are classifying the newborn based on the weight. So you can say, suppose the baby is 2.8 kg, 2.5 to 3.99 is normal. Any baby who is weighing more than 4 kg is called large for gestational age or a large baby. So let us find out how the newborn behaves once they born. Normally, any woman should have a normal newborn of weight around 2.5 centimeter to 2.5 kg to 3.99 kg. Okay. Now let us see how the newborn is going to behave. So as soon as born, நிறைய பேர் நீங்க பார்த்திருப்பீங்க, குழந்தை பிறந்த உடனே பார்ப்பாங்க, ஒரு 10 நாள் கழிச்சு என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, பிறக்கும் போது நல்ல புசு புசுன்னு இருந்துச்சு, இப்ப பாப்பா வத்தி போச்சே அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. This is what many people, many elders will comment, especially when they see the child on the 11th day or 12th day. That is the அப்பதான் பேர் வைப்பாங்க, name swearing ceremony. Most of the children will have 12 to 14 days. Do you know why it is 12 to 14 days? Anybody? Anybody? Somebody can answer, or I tell some name, whatever name I know. Sharath.
No idea.
Okay, Sneha. I'm checking whether they are there or not. Sneha. What about Sneha? Some name is there. Sneha is not there. Can you? Unmute and talk.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear. Can you tell me why the name swearing ceremony on the 14th day?
No, sir.
No, don't know. Okay. Anybody, any persons you know? Today I called Shruti. Tomorrow she is presenting. Shruti.
Yes, sir.
Did you know why it is called 14th day? You can ask your mother also. Because they would have named you as Shruti at 14th day only, not on the first day or second day or third day. Why?
I have no idea, sir.
No idea. See, the idea is very simple, no? Usually, some of the mothers after the delivery, they have postpartum hemorrhage up to 2 weeks, minimal hemorrhage up to 2 weeks. In fact, many families will come and ask you, sir, can I give bath to my daughter who was delivered? This is the point they will ask. Till she takes a bath, they say it is not the right time to name the child, because he wants the mother to be very sterile and aseptic. That is very important. So usually we take it into consideration that many mothers will have a little bit of postpartum bleeding after delivery, maybe for 5 days or 7 days or 14 days at the maximum, as long as there is no postpartum hemorrhage, as long as there is no PPH. That's why those days, நம்முடைய முன்னோர்கள், நம்முடைய பெரியவங்கலாம் வந்து, whatever they did is excellent. Even though there is no scientific basis, if you correlate with the scientific basis, it holds on. இப்போ கூட கொரோனாக்கு நம்ம பெஸ்ட் என்ன சொல்றோம், ஹேண்ட் வாஷிங் சொல்றோம். இது அந்த காலத்துல இருந்தே எல்லா வீட்லயும் நடக்குது. சரியா படம் பார்த்திருப்பீங்க, வெளியில போயிட்டு வந்தா கால் கழுவாம கை கழுவாம வீட்டுக்குள்ள வரமாட்டாங்க. இதெல்லாம் அந்த காலத்துல ஒரு கஷ்டம் மாதிரி நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. ஆனா அது நம்ம சயின்ஸ்ன்னு தெரியல. இப்ப கொரோனா வந்தோடனே நம்ம சொல்றோம் ஹேண்ட் வாஷிங். இது அந்த காலத்துல இருந்து அந்த ஹேண்ட் வாஷிங் நிறைய இருந்திருக்கு. ஸோ அதனால 14 days is the ideal time where the mother becomes very sterile and aseptic. Everything is over. They give a nice bath, and that is the day they put the naming ceremony for the baby also. So that's why those days they put. Suppose the mother is sick, for example, she is going postpartum hemorrhage, they postpone the naming ceremony for the child also. So with evidence only, with science only, our forefathers have decided to have naming ceremony after 14 days because they want the mother free from the labor ward effects. There should not be any postpartum hemorrhage, there should not be any problem, there should not be any sepsis. The mother can take a nice bath, then they can give you a name naming ceremony. So why I am saying this is because whenever the babies are born, for example, a baby is born with 3 kg, that is now 3000 gram. Initial 7 days, the child will lose 10% of the body weight. 10%. It is not 10 gram. 10% of the body weight. That means a 3000 gram child can lose 300 gram in the first 10 days. அதனால தான் பெரியவங்க சொல்லுவாங்க பிறக்கும் போது குண்டா இருந்துச்சு 10வது நாள் பார்க்கும்போது இளைச்சிருக்கு. That is because of the transepidermal loss of water by the newborn. So the transepidermal loss of water இருக்கிறதுனால 3 கிலோ இருந்த பாப்பா 10வது நாள்ல 2.7 kg இருக்கும். This is normal, physiological. That means the initial 10 days, many newborns will lose 10% of the body weight. Okay? Then after the 10th day, child will start gaining the weight every day 30 gram per day. For example, in 10 days they can give 300 gram. In 30 days they can give 900 gram. That's why we say every month child will gain a weight of 1 kg because every day increase of weight is around 30 gram per day. Okay. The third most important point of physical thing you can observe in newborn, purposeless movement. See, you cannot, it is not like you or me that I am putting my hand first while walking, then my foot second, then foot, something like that. We are very regular and rhythmic. But newborns are arrhythmic, they are not regular. If you see a newborn and observe for 5 minutes, you don't know what the newborn is going to do next minute. Because initially the child will yawn, then he will extend right upper limb, then again he left lower limb, then right lower limb, then right upper limb, left upper limb. He does constantly something which will confuse you. Why this baby is doing like that? That is the active normal child. That means the purposeless movement. Those movement you don't say for any purpose child is doing. Just like that he will be kicking. Just like that he will be moving his upper limbs. This is normal in newborn, purposeless movement. Suppose நான் ஒரு நியூபார்ன் வந்து வலது கையை தூக்கும், கொட்டாவி விடும், இடது கையை தூக்கும், அப்புறம் கைகா மடக்கும், நீட்டும், திரும்பும், கத்தும். இது மாதிரி நீ நானும் பண்ண நம்மள மென்டல்னுவாங்க. But if it is newborn, it is really normal. And third one, the child will turn to mother's voice. இது ரொம்ப important. I told you here that child will turn to mother's voice. Very, very important. ஏன் mother's voice ன்னு சொல்றேன் அப்படின்னா, actually when the fetus is inside the uterus, how many of you can tell me that whether fetus can talk to the mother? Whether fetus can talk to the mother? ஆன்ம சூரியனா ஒருத்தன் இருப்பானா, இருக்கானா? Somebody can tell. Sharath.
Yes, sir.
Whether fetus can talk to the mother?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How?
By
How?
movements.
So this is Riya.
Riya, tell me.
I think they can hear the mother's voice.
He can hear the mother's voice. There was one beautiful movie in France in 1980s when I was a UG student, when I was doing my house agency. One French movie. So in our French movie, the mother will get conceived. Then from 3rd month onwards, she will talk to the fetus. எப்படி பேசுவா அப்படின்னா, hi, shall I go to shopping? She will ask. The fetus will do kicking movement. Yes. 2-3 times kick the movement. Yes. So she will happily go to the shopping and come back. While sleeping, she will ask the fetus, shall I sleep? The fetus again says yes. So there was a beautiful communication between the mother and the fetus. It was shown in the film. Okay. Beautiful communication between them. So it goes on well. and they become real friends, both fetus and mother. Okay. Then finally, when she entered the term labor, she goes to the hospital to deliver. She is asking the fetus, "Shall I go and deliver you outside?" The fetus says, "Yes." Again, fetus says, "Yes, we'll go." So she goes to the hospital, and the doctors examined her, and he tells her, "Your CPD, you have got a cephalopelvic disproportion. So I have to do cesarean and take out the child." Okay. Then the mother says, "Wait, sir, I will ask my fetus." The doctor got curious. "You are going to talk to the fetus?" "Yes, sir. I will talk to the fetus and tell you whether we will do cesarean or not." Now the mother asks the fetus, "Shall we do cesarean?" The fetus says, "No." Usually the fetus kicks two movements. That mother takes us, "Okay, okay." Here the fetus going on kicking and saying that, "Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it." That means the fetus want to come outside by natural way. So this mother got confused. Then she told the doctor, "Sorry, sir, my child wanted to have only normal delivery, not cesarean delivery." Then the doctor got amused. Then he again counseled her, "No, no, no, you cannot talk like that. I have to do the cesarean because your cephalopelvic disproportion is not adequate for the baby to come out. He may land up with birth asphyxia and die. So please allow me to do cesarean." The mother again asked the fetus. Again the fetus says no. So again the mother says, "No, sir. For the past 7-8 months, I was doing what the fetus wants. Now the fetus wants to come out by natural way, not by cesarean. So let me not do it." So this fellow got confused. Then he approached the health minister. Then the parliament committee, they came and counseled the mother that please undergo cesarean. Now the mother again asks the fetus. Again the fetus says no. So mother says, "No, no, no, no. I will not sign for cesarean." See, in those days in France, whenever a lady undergoes cesarean, it is not the husband, the lady has to sign. It was their country's law. நம்ம ஊர்ல வந்து பக்கத்து வீட்டுக்காரன் எதிர் வீட்டுக்காரன் கூட கையெழுத்து போட்டுடலாம். That is different. But அங்க வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா the mother, the same mother has to sign that I am ready to undergo cesarean. And this lady says no. Finally, the ministry, PM level, everybody are talking. Finally, they say no, 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 no. The time is gone now. The child going for fetal distress. The climax of the movie, the mother dies and the fetus dies. This was the climax. This was a movie released in 1980, 84, 85, and it got a lot of awards. So at that time I was an house agent. ஒரு பைத்தியக்காரத்தனமான ஒரு படத்தை எடுத்திருக்கான். That's what I was thinking. Whether the director is foolish. Because generally in Tamil movie, we don't like heroine and hero dying, no? We don't like. But generally this movie, both are dying. Then finally, after getting pediatrics, I was understanding how this bonding between this fetus and mother has developed. Such a nice bonding you can never have in your life with anybody. So this fetus has got such a nice bonding. The feature that another நம்ம வீட்டில் கர்ப்பிணிகளை வந்து திட்டாதீங்கன்னு சொல்லுவோம், பேட் வேர்ட்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணாதீங்கன்னு நம்ம அட்வைஸ் பண்ணுவோம். ஏன்னா எல்லா வேர்ட்ஸையும் ஃபீட்டஸ் வாங்கிக்குமா. The fetus will hear everything. This was the science. So this mother and baby has got such a nice bonding. They do really well when the bonding is excellent. That's why when the baby comes out, the mother cries in joy when the baby comes out. That is one of the best moment in her life is for any ladies. Best moment in their life is delivering a beautiful baby. That is very, very important. So what the story tells that there is an excellent bonding between the mother and the fetus. Why I am saying all these points? Because the fetus, high irukku pathingala, as soon as the baby is born, the vision is not very clear because the visual acuity of the fetus is almost 10 inches. The 10 inches is nothing but the distance between the lap of the mother and the breast. Lap of the mother and the breast. That is the distance. Many times you can see baby after taking the breast milk will constantly look at the mother's face without moving the eyeball, even without blinking. That is one of the best attitude newborn. You and me, we cannot stop our blinking. We keep on blinking things. But newborn has the capacity not to blink. It will just look at the mother for a long time and see what mother is doing. And I will come back to you, madam. I will be in class. I will just call you, madam. Hello? Yeah, okay. So the mother feels, see, when the newborn is seeing the mother face will not look correct because the visual acuity is only 10 inches. So it is a blurred image of the mother. The mother's face is blurred one. But you can see many newborns when they are sleeping, they beautifully smile when they are sleeping. God is showing the flaws. Why we are saying that? But newborn, when they smile beautifully during sleep, you just go and observe. Or smile, then they close. God is showing the flowers. That means God is improving the visual acuity of the child. God is improving the visual acuity of the child. In the blurred image of the mother, when the child is born, blink by 2 months, about 60 days on the blurred image clear. The papa smile. That is called social smile. The first development which is taking place in newborn is social smile at 2 months. On a current scenario, amma mask potutukku, newborn mask podala, the newborn every social smile panna podhu theriyala. It is very difficult for this newborn to have a social smile when the mother is putting the mask. Maybe Nadia நம்ம வாட்ஸ்அப் மெசேஜ்லயே பாக்குறோம் இல்லையா, நியூபார்ன் ஒரு வயசு நீ அம்மாவே இல்லை, எங்க அம்மா வேற மாதிரி இருப்பா கூட சொன்னாலும் சொல்லிடும். சம்டைம்ஸ் மாஸ்க் இருந்தா தான் ஒத்துக்கும். ஏன்னா இப்ப நம்ம எல்லா குழந்தைகளுக்கும் மாஸ்கோட தான் அம்மாவை காட்டுறோம். ஸோ அதனால திஸ் கொரோனா இஸ் சேஞ்சிங் எவ்ரி திங். இதை தான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம், சோஷியல் ஸ்மைல் அட் 2 months. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்னா, இது வரையும் ஒரு மாதிரி பிளர்ட் இமேஜா இருந்த மதர்ஸோட ஃபேஸ் it becomes very clear by 2 months. That is the time the child smarts beautifully. Another point நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா, the 14th day name ceremony பண்ணும்போது usually they put the newborn in a தொட்டில், ஒரு சின்ன ராக் பண்ற மாதிரி ஒரு தொட்டில்ல போடுவாங்க. அந்த தொட்டில் மேல பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு colored flowers சுத்த விடுவாங்க. many villages you can see lot of colored flowers they keep it. இப்போ நம்ம நிறைய பலூன்லாம் கட்டுறோம் கலர் கலரா. அந்த காலத்துல ஒரு சுத்துற மாதிரி ஒரு ஃப்ளவர்ஸ் இருக்கும். இதெல்லாம் எதுக்கு பண்ணாங்கன்னா, டு ஸ்டிமுலேட் த விஷன் ஆஃப் த நியூபார்ன். இந்த கலர் விஷன் இருக்கு பாத்தீங்களா, அது ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். நியூபார்ன் அட் த டைம் ஆஃப் பர்த், நியூபார்னோட ஹைக்கு தெரிஞ்ச ஒரே கலர் பிளாக் கலர். வேற எந்த கலரும் குழந்தைக்கு தெரியாது அட் த டைம் ஆஃப் பர்த். அதனாலதான் கண்ணு சரியா தெரியலனா கூட, சின்ஸ் த நிப்பிள் ஆஃப் த பிரெஸ்ட் இஸ் பிளாக் கலர், child can easily identify the nipple and go towards it. இதுக்கு பேர் தான் breast crawl னு பேர். breast crawl அப்படின்ட்டு ஒரு ஷார்ட் நோட்ஸ் கேட்கலாம். என்னடா அது breast crawl அப்படின்னா, ஒரு நியூபார்ன் பிறந்த உடனே if you keep the newborn in the abdomen and the newborn is hungry, he will crawl towards the breast because பாப்பாக்கு வயித்துல 24 weeksல இருந்து இருக்கிறது எல்லாம் பேசிட்டே இருக்கிறதுனால the baby knows the smell of the breast milk, number 1. With the limited vision, baby can see the black color nipple of the mother. That's why the baby crawls towards breast and suck at the breast. This is called breast crawling. So, why I am saying all these things? The first 1 month, see, even though the mother's face is not that much clear, hearing is very good. That's why even a sound like this, child will give a jittery appearance. That's why the hearing is very good. Whenever the mother talks, the child turns his face towards the noise which comes from the mother. That's why turn to the mother voice is very important. And 6 behavior pattern, I told you, the child may be sleeping, or maybe in REM sleep, or maybe awake, or maybe alert, or maybe crying, something. So crying is the normal for children. Alert, yes, the child is alert, responding to the mother and smiles at the mother. Awake, child is awake but not responding, not a good state. Sleep, child would sleep deeply. REM sleep, when I say REM sleep, when I put noise like that, the child slightly opens the eyes and closes again. That is called REM sleep. So you can see 6 behavior pattern in newborn whenever the newborn is sleeping. And if you go to a newborn ward, you see each baby will show different picture. One baby will be sleeping, one baby will be crying, one baby will be passing urine, one baby will be yawning, one baby will have REM sleep. So many things you can see in the newborn. These are all called the physical changes you observe during the development in newborn. What are the cognitive development which is taking place for this newborn? I told you already, it differentiates the colors. That's why during the naming ceremony, we put lot of colored this one, so that the child looks at different colors and improves his visualization. And I told you by 2 months, it recognizes the mother's smile. எல்லா பாட்டி தாத்தாலாம் சொல்லுவாங்க, என்னை பார்த்தோன்னே பாப்பா சூப்பரா சிரிக்குதுன்னுவாங்க. அதெல்லாம் பொய். யாரை பார்த்தாலும் பாப்பா சிரிக்கும். ஏன்னா அது என்ன நினைக்குது, எல்லாரையும் அம்மான்னு நினைக்கும். அம்மா மூஞ்சி எனக்கு இன்னும் சரியா தெரியல, ஆனால் நான் யாரை பார்த்தாலும் நான் சிரிப்பேன். So it is called recognizes the smile. Social smile, I told you, it comes exactly at 2 months. Recognize the novel stimuli. That is also very important. Novel stimuli அப்படின்னா என்ன அப்படின்னா, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஒரு நியூபார்ன் கிட்ட போயிட்டு நீங்க அந்த வயிற்றுக்கிட்ட அப்படி சும்மா அப்படி கிச்சு கிச்சு மூட்டினீங்கன்னா டக்குன்னு சிரிக்கும். அது வந்து நாவல் ஸ்டிமுலை. அதாவது he understands what we are doing. இப்போ நம்மலாம் வந்து பண்ண நம்ம ஓடி போயிடுறோம். பட் நியூபார்ன் வந்து they enjoy all this novel stimuli. Lack of object permanent அப்படின்னா என்ன? Lack of object permanent அப்படின்னா, suppose I show a red ball to your 2-month-old child, he will like the red ball. Then I remove the red ball. Then I was keeping quiet. The child will also keep quiet. Then if you introduce white ball, child again sees the white ball. That means அந்த ரெட் பால் குழந்தைக்கு ஞாபகம் இருக்காது. லேக் ஆஃப் பெர்மனண்டா மெமரியில் இருக்காது. he will enjoy and go. அதே 1-year-old childக்கு if you give a red ball, he will see the red ball. Then you hide the red ball and give the yellow ball. He will say, no, I want only red ball. I will not go for yellow ball. This is called object permanence. That means the child makes the object permanent for him. That will not be there the first 2 months. So, another new one, நம்ம ஈஸியா ஏமாத்திடலாம். So these are all the cognitive changes. Child can differentiate colors, can recognize smile, can have social smile, can enjoy the novel stimuli, and there's lack of object permanence. Then we go to the emotional disturbances. What are all the emotional disturbances you can see there? It depends upon the mother's reaction. Depends upon the mother's reaction. Sometimes you can see when the mother is shouting at the husband, child will have a frightening look. And that's why many mothers, they enjoy with their children. அவங்க என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, ஐ கண்ணா, ஹாய், சிரிடா, then child starts smiling. So மதர் என்ன பண்றாலோ அதை குழந்தை பண்ணும், அப்படியே இமிட்டேட் பண்ணும். தட் இஸ் வெரி வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். கிளாஸ்ல இருக்க ஒரு 10 நிமிஷம் கழிச்சு பண்ணுமா. ஸோ தட் இஸ் வெரி 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 இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அப்போ அதனால தான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம், பிரெக்னன்ட் லேடிஸ், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃபீடிங் மதர்ஸ்லாம், we want to keep them very happy. They should not be sad at all, because if the mother is depressed, child will be depressed. The mother is crying, newborn will cry. The mother is smiling, newborn will smile. That's why the emotional disturbance of the newborn எப்படி இருக்கும்னா depends upon mother's reaction. அதே மாதிரி அந்த பாப்பா பால் ஃபீட் ஆன் டிமாண்ட் சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, இது வந்து தப்பு. ஆக்சுவலா இது நெஸ்டன் டெக்ஸ்ட் புக்ல ஃபீட் ஆன் டிமாண்ட் சொல்றோம். ஃபீட் ஆன் டிமாண்ட்னா என்ன, அந்த குழந்தை என்ன பண்ணும், பசிக்கும் பொழுது குழந்தைகளுக்கு எப்படியுமே எவ்ரி 3 hours பால் குடிக்கும். ஸோ 8 times per day குடிக்கும். 8 into 3 24 hours. பால் குடிக்கும் போது என்ன பண்ணும், அது குழந்தை முதல்ல லேசா சினுங்கும், அதாவது மைல்டா அழும், செல்லமா அழும். The child will cry very softly. Mother should understand, irida, I will come. So she will come and give the breastfeeding. This is what to feed on demand. ஆனா சில மதர்ஸ் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, குழந்தை கொஞ்சமா அழும்போது கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. அதனால வீல் கத்தும். The child will go for excessive cry. At the time she comes, I am doing some kitchen work, I will come later, வந்து கொடுக்கும்போது child will get angry and he will not suck at the breast. That means you are not supposed to make the child angry. அதனால தான் நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம், இப்போ இந்த ஃபீட் ஆன் டிமாண்டை நீங்க எப்படி மாத்திக்கணும் அப்படின்னா, there's one thing called early cues. Early cues, QUES. What is this early cuesனா என்ன, அதாவது குழந்தைக்கு பசிக்குதுன்றது how we can understand அப்படின்னா, the child will do first some sound they make. When they make some sound, that means the child is angry in அர்த்தம். Then next என்ன பண்ணும், அந்த சவுண்டுக்கு நீ கண்டுக்கல அப்படின்னா child will turn his eyeballs left and right and search for the mother. இது number 2. இப்பயே நீ கண்டுக்கலன்னா third, child will keep his own thumb into the mouth and stop sucking with loudly. Now the mother should understand that child is hungry. You take. இப்பயே நீ பண்ணலன்னா child will go incessant cry. அப்போ வந்து நீ தூக்கி கொடுத்தனா child initially will not suck at the breast. He will be angry. That's why feed on demand பக்கத்திலேயே நீங்க போட்டுக்கோங்க. Feeding by the mother to the baby should start as soon as she identified early cues. That is very important. அடுத்தது console while crying. இது ரொம்ப important. அதாவது whenever the baby is crying, நிறைய பேர் சொல்லுவாங்க ஏன் கத்துதுன்னு தெரியலன்னு. No, the cry of the newborn is nothing but communication to the mother. That is very very important. அதாவது ஒரு குழந்தை செல்லமா இருந்துச்சுன்னா ஏதோ அம்மா கிட்ட கம்யூனிகேட் பண்றதுன்னு அர்த்தம். யூஸ்வலா நியூபார்ன் என்ன பண்ணும், யூரின் போறதுக்கு முன்னாடி they cry, நான் யூரின் போறேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். இவங்க டயப்பர் போட்டு விட்டுருவாங்க, அது யூரின் போயிடும். போன உடனே திரும்பி கத்தும், ஏன்னா டயப்பர் ஈரமா இருக்கு, ரிமூவ் பண்ணுன்னு அர்த்தம். ஸோ திஸ் ஆர் ஆல் கால்டு கம்யூனிகேஷன்ஸ் டு த மதர். ஒன் மதர் ஷுட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட். அதனால நீங்க யார் வேணா பாருங்க, ஒரு வீர்னு அழற குழந்தை அப்பா எடுத்து தோல்ல போட்டா கத்திக்கிட்டே இருக்கும், பாட்டி எடுத்து தோல்ல போட்டா கத்திக்கிட்டே இருக்கும், அம்மா தொட்ட உடனே டக்குன்னு கம்மன் ஆயிடும். They console beautifully when the mother is they stop the crying when the mother starts consoling. That is very very important. I told you the crying and fussiness. The crying ங்கிறது செல்லமா அழறது. அப்போ கிரைலயே நிறைய கிரை இருக்குப்பா. என்னென்ன கிரை? வீக் கிரை, இரிட்டபிள் கிரை, ஸ்டில் கிரை, இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய கிரை இருக்கு. விகரஸ் கிரை. விகரஸ் கிரைன்றது நார்மல். வீக் கிரை மெதுவா அழுது வந்து செப்சிஸ்ல. ஸ்டில் கிரை, ஸ்டில் கிரைனா என்ன, அப்படி கத்தி டக்கு நின்றுடும். தட் இஸ் கால்ட் CNS இன்ஃபெக்ஷன். ஸோ சைல்ட் acute CNS infection will have a different cry. Feeding will have a hunger cry. Then irritable cry when the child is sick, and child will have a lots of cry, weak cry when they are in sepsis. So the crying which we can make a lot of diagnosis in newborn, whether the newborn is crying nicely or not. That is also very important. And next I told you is smile at the voice. That is very very important. I told you, no, நான் பேசும்போது கம்முன்னு கேட்கும், நீங்க பேசும்போது கம்முன்னு கேட்கும், அந்த அம்மா பேசணும்னு சிரிக்கும். That means the child understand who is the mother. The voice வச்சு கண்டுபிடிச்சிடும், மில்கோட ஸ்மெல்ல வச்சு கண்டுபிடிச்சிடும், breast nipple கலர்னு வச்சு பாப்பா கிட்ட பால் குடிச்சிடும். So the baby responds to the mother beautifully, emotionally and by language, by cognitive. The language பாத்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய மதர்ஸ் வந்து என்னதான் பேர் வச்சாலும் அந்த பாப்பா வந்து குட்டிக்கண்ணா, செல்லம், some words they say which is not very relevant. Most of the mothers they say. அதே மாதிரி I have put 32 years of service now. I am entering the 33rd year of service. ஒரு அமெரிக்கன் குழந்தையோ இல்லை ஆப்பிரிக்கன் குழந்தையோ ஒரு இந்திய குழந்தையோ when they want milk, இங்கு அப்படின்னு ஒரு வார்த்தை they do. I don't know where this word the newborn has learned. So we have to find out, a lot of research is needed. இதில் வந்து குருவிக்காரன் குழந்தை, ராஜாவோட குழந்தை, சினிமா ஸ்டார் குழந்தை, எல்லா குழந்தையுமே இங்கு இங்குன்னு தான் அழும். ஸோ அம்மாவே என்ன பண்ணுவா, குழந்தைய பார்த்துட்டு ஏம்மா இங்கு வேணுமான்னு கேட்பா. உடனே குழந்தை அழிக்க நிறுத்தும். வாட் இஸ் திஸ் லாங்குவேஜ்? இது தமிழா, ஹிந்தியா, சான்ஸ்கிரிட்டா? யூ டோன்ட் நோ. பட் மெனி நியூபார்ன் பேபிஸ் தே க்ரை லைக் தட், இங்கு. திஸ் இங்கு இஸ் த ஒன் தட் மீன்ஸ் த சைல்ட் நீட்ஸ் மில்க். ஸோ அதனால தான் நிறைய irrespective of the country, irrespective of the race, irrespective of the color, this is very common in newborn. That means the demand for milk, ingru, that means breast milk should be given. So these are all called different milestones you see in the first 2 months. I think newborn, you should enjoy newborn by watching and by touching and just seeing. They are wonderful creature. Whether the newborn is black or white, we should enjoy the newborn. Because they move different movements, they automatically smile, sometimes they cry, sometimes they are awake, sometimes they are alert, they move the limbs in abnormal movement, lot of things you can see. That's why I used to tell all my PGs, whenever you deliver a baby, please don't go to work for the first 6 to 12 months, because this is the 1 year child will have thousands and thousands of activities which you cannot see after 1 year. That's the most enjoyable period any mother. See, after all, the mother for the past 10 months with the fetus in utero, she was holding the baby, with lot of pain and distress. The first 1 year after delivery, all this goes off, and the mother starts smiling at the baby. What the mother enjoys the activities. That's why many government they say they are given maternity leave sanctioning is up to 8 months, up to 9 months now. Previously, it was only 3 months. But we have recommended to the government that not only feeding, but also a mother should enjoy the activities of the babies with the babies by watching the babies, not by sitting in the office and going back evening and seeing in the video. That's why the first 2 months is a wonderful period. Many people know you can go and see watch. They look so beautiful. They do whatever. They are slightly completely deviated. See, they don't sleep. They always goes on sleep in the morning. When you go home, பாப்பா என்ன பண்ணுது தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கு, மத்தியானம் தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கு, சாயங்காலம் தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கு, என்னப்பா எப்ப பார்த்தாலும் பாப்பா தூங்கிட்டே இருக்கு. எஸ், this newborns will sleep for 18 hours per day. And the 18 hours the maximum it occurs in the day. Once night வந்த உடனே பாத்தீங்கன்னா the newborn will be awake and they won't sleep. Unfortunately, mother will be sleeping, father will be sleeping. In between these two, the newborn will be lying, opening the eyes and just watching the world. This is what usually happens. Sometimes they cry when both the mother and father are not taking care. The baby will cry also. இதான் நிறைய பேர் என் கிளினிக் வரும்போது கேட்பாங்க, சார் குழந்தை பகலெல்லாம் தூங்குது, நைட் எல்லாம் அழுவுது, அதுவும் பிசாசு மாதிரி கத்துது அப்படின்ட்டு மெனி கிராண்ட் ஓல்ட் லேடிஸ் அண்ட் மதர்ஸ் வில் கம் அண்ட் டெல். அப்ப நான் என்ன பண்ணேன், ஒரு ஆப்ஸ்டெடிக் பிஜியை கூப்பிட்டு, எதனாலமா குழந்தை பகலெல்லாம் தூங்குது, நைட் எல்லாம் கத்துது? ஷீ சார் அது பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் த ஹார்மோன் சார், ஈஸ்ட்ரஜன் ப்ரொஜெஸ்ட்ரான் அப்படி போகுது இப்படி போகுது நிறைய கதை விட்டாங்க. But actually it is not true. The original myth is it during the daytime, when the mother is pregnant, she will walk. When she walks, her tummy moves from left to right. That acts like a tottil for newborn. So the newborn sleeps beautifully during the daytime. In the night, when the mother lies down, now she is not moving her abdomen. Now the child is awake. Now he will start kicking the mother, asking the mother to do what you did in the morning. இதுதான் நம்ம ஓஜில கிக் கவுண்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். The kick count usually starts at 11 p.m. 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. is the ideal time to measure the kick count. The well-being of the newborn is assessed by seeing the kick count at 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. அதுதான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம். இதுக்கு தான் ஓஜிஸ் நாம ஹார்மோன்லாம் கிடையாது. The reason is மார்னிங்ல மதர் நடக்கிறாங்க, baby is moving, they are sleeping. நைட் மதர் நடக்கல, baby is not moving, baby is not sleeping. So that means from 3 months to near term, this is the habit of the baby. They keep sleeping in the morning and awake in the night. So when they come out also, the first 45 days, they will be sleeping more in the morning and awake in the night. That is the exact reason why child will be awake in the night. Sometimes child will cry. It's not an abnormal cry. Child edukku katthudu, both mother and father, please don't sleep, play with him. That's what the baby is crying. But we say it is an abnormal cry because the whole environment is silent. During that time, when the child cries, it looks abnormal only. So these are all the normal phenomena you see in newborn. That is sleeping in the morning, awake in the night, while passing urine. See, you and me, when we want to pass urine, we just go and pass urine in restroom. Newborn is not like that. Suppose I want to go to Tiruchi, what I will do, before entering the bus, I will completely empty my bladder so that I am going to have next urination at Tiruchi only. This is what we plan. That means we can control our urinary bladder. But newborn is not like that. They cannot control the urinary bladder. What will happen? When the whole bladder becomes full, then child passes urine. That fullness will cause discomfort. The child will cry before passing urine. Many mother will come and tell, so child is crying while passing urine. Then after passing the urine, child will be smiling. That means this is nothing but purely the discomfort the child had before passing urine, and child has the tendency to pass urine only when the bladder is full. So these are all normal phenomena. Crying while before passing menstruation, awake in the night, more sleep in the day morning, crying while passing stool, all these things are normal phenomena which may not be taken as an abnormal phenomenon. So this is about the development. I think you can take screenshot of this child. Whenever somebody asks you in the examination, they will ask what are the developments up to 2 months, what are the development up to 6 months, what are the development up to 10 months, something like that. So that in such situation, you can just write these points, excellent points. What are the physical changes? What are the cognitive changes? What is the emotional changes? What is the language? What language? Ing, that's all. The child will cry, ing. That's the language child is having. So this is what you see here, growth and development up to 2 months. And this is about the next one that I may be talking next because already it's 2:30. You have to go for another class, I feel. So I will stop with this. And if any doubt, you can come back and ask me or put me in the WhatsApp group. Where I did not understand this, sir. Please tell sir something like that. Then you can. Any doubt? Somebody can ask doubts also.
Any doubts? I think you can ask, sir.
You can put it in the chat box.
Video. Slide over. Come back to video. Yes.
In cognitive changes, what does it mean by lack of object permanent? I didn't catch that.
What, ma? Ria?
Lack, in the slide, it was written under cognitive changes. Lack of object permanent.
See, object permanent. See, cognitive changes. See, emotional changes, what you are doing. And the language, what you are crying. And the motor is how the child is developing increase in weight. Cognition means your brain should be very fine. That's what cognitive changes. That's why I brought this lack of object permanence in the cognitive changes, because if the brain remembers, then it will not forget. I am showing a red ball. The child's brain sees the red ball. When I give a yellow ball, the child should not accept yellow ball. He wants only green, red ball. That's called object permanence. But in newborn, whatever you give, they get. That's why it's called lack of object permanence in newborn. The same object permanence is going to come from 9 months to 12 months. Those children will not accept anything. They will take only what they want. Even if you hide, they will go and search the ball. Unless you give the ball, the child will cry. He will not accept anything. That is called object permanence. That's why it is brought in under cognitive development, because it involves the brain. The brain memory is getting involved in this. That's why it's come under cognitive development.
I didn't understand the six behavior pattern.
6 behavior pattern are Anishwara. Yeah?
Yes.
Anishwara. The 6th behavior pattern is child can differentiate different behavior pattern. See, one is sleeping is normal. I told you 18 hours. That is one behavior, sleeping. REM sleep is another behavior. That means child is sleeping, not in deep sleep. When you make sounds, he will open its eyes, see, and again closes. That is called REM sleep. Third is awake. The child will be awake for maybe hungry with awake, and he will look around, but he is not that much alert, because the awake stage is slightly below alert. Alert means child is absolutely normal, something like that. The 4th one is the alert. The 5th one is the crying. The crying is the excellent condition. Whenever child goes on crying, you can say to the mother, the child is doing really well. Any child with good cry is normal. My child is not at all crying, then you should search for some other thing. This is called the behavior patterns. This behavior pattern, it is different for each and every child. All these behavior patterns you can see in newborn, which looks like normal only. Clear?
Yes, sir. So it's basically basically sleeping and crying.
Yeah. See, when the child is awake, 3 things will be there: alert, awake, and crying. The child is sleeping, 2 things will be there: complete sleep, deep sleep, or REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, where child will not have deep sleep. After hearing the sound, open the eyes, sees and close, again goes for sleep. That is called REM sleep.
Okay. And involuntary smile happens in less than 2 minutes, sir, before.
Involuntary movements will be normal in newborn. They do whatever they want. You cannot predict what is the baby is going to do next minute. You don't know. You would have seen, no, so funny, on the fun part I will tell you. Many people, when they go and just look at the newborn, suddenly he will pass urine on his face. That has happened in many people. No, they are very funny. So it's not normal only. You cannot judge what the newborn is going to do the next minute. He will do whatever he wants. He may sleep, he may cry, he may shout, he may yawn, he may move his limbs, he may pass urine, anything. These are called involuntary. I told you the correct word, purposeless. There's no purpose in the movement. Purposeless, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Boss.
Hello. Yes,
Yes.
sir. So why does the newborn not need water, sir? Why is there exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months?
Good question. See, newborn stomach capacity is very small, boss. They say it is at the time of birth, it is 2% of the birth weight. That means if child is born with the 2 kg, 2000 gram, the child stomach capacity at the time is 4 ml. Only 4 ml they can drink, not more than 4 ml. So what we want is the baby has to grow. Breast milk contains adequate water. And by giving extra water, you are filling the stomach with no nutrient value at all, number one. So the weight gain may be affected. Point number two, the water may be contaminated. You may be introducing infections. Child may go for diarrhea and pneumonia. That's why we say exclusive breastfeeding, since the breast milk contains adequate water, which is what is needed for the baby per day, it is there. So you need not give any water except breast milk.
So if the baby is like dehydrated because of diarrhea or something, then do we give ORS or just breast milk?
No, newborn babies, whenever they go for dehydration, you have to correct with the normal saline. We don't give ORS generally for newborn, generally.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I think if there is no other questions, I can stop. I hope you all enjoyed.
Sir,
Yeah,
what is the name of French movie, sir?
I don't know. Now I was a student. I don't remember at all. But எனக்கு அப்புறம் ஒரு 20 வருஷம் கழிச்சு தான் தோணுச்சு இந்த மூவில இவ்வளவு பாயிண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கு அப்படின்னு.
Okay.
Right. But that movie shows us the excellent bonding between the fetus. Another நம்ம இப்ப என்ன சொல்றோம், கர்ப்பிணியை திட்டாத, கெட்ட வாய்க்குல பேசாத, அடிக்காத, உதைக்காத, பத்திரமா வச்சுக்கோ. ஏன்னா any attack on this கர்ப்பிணி lady or pregnant lady, it is going to the fetus. அதனால்தான் எப்பயுமே வழக்கமா நம்ம வீட்டுல பெரியவங்க சொல்லுவாங்க, நம்ம ஒரு ரூம்ல இருந்துட்டு நான் வாழ்ந்து என்ன பிரயோஜனமே இல்லை அப்படின்ற வார்த்தையெல்லாம் பேசக்கூடாதுன்னுவாங்க. அப்படி பேசினீங்கன்னா உன்னை மேலேருந்து அசரீரி வருமா, அப்படியே நடக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவான். நான் செத்து போறேன் அப்படின்னா அப்படியே நடக்கும்னு சொல்லுவான். அதனால அதெல்லாம் சொல்லக்கூடாதான். So you should be always positive in your words. No negative words should be there. That should be the attitude for during the pregnancy also. அதனால்தான் கிராமத்துல கூட ஈவன் புவர் பேஷண்ட்ஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பிரெக்னன்ட் லேடிஸ்க்கு அவ்வளோ மரியாதை கொடுப்பாங்க. ஈவன்